Thank you for joining me at Lori Houston Art, and a great big thank you to It's Art by Donna. Donna, I love you to pieces. Thank you so much for inviting me to be in this amazing collaboration with so many great artists. I'm excited to announce that you probably just saw Christina Welsh art. She was before me, and I know her creation was amazing. If you missed it, please go back and take a watch. And then also don't forget to go back and watch the last 2 days. And don't forget, we have more coming out on the 31st of October. This is a very large collaboration. And Donna, we cannot thank you enough for organizing such a fun event. So I am going to be doing a little bit of Halloween memories. Here you see me and my daughter at the pumpkin patch. And we always carved pumpkins, always, every year. Here's my little angel. She hated that costume. Look at my love bug. She was my ladybug. And as she grew up, she was a little witch, and then she was a little cat. She's such a ham. There is my 3-year-old, my Minnie Mouse, and then at 23 years old, she is still Minnie Mouse, and we took a mother-daughter trip to Disney when she turned 18. Seeing these pictures just reminds me, and I miss when she was little and just love her now so much. Here are some great memories of my daughter and my parents carving some pumpkins. Memories I will cherish forever. Let's get painting. Hey everybody, okay, let's get started. Enough jibber jabbering from me. This year, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm extremely busy with my pop-ups, and I've got a mold here that I got, I probably online at Amazon, and I have a couple friends that are actually going to be doing a Halloween party, and I wanted to give them something unique for their party. So my friend is a very big, he loves beer, and they're going to be doing some fun things with beer. So I have this beautiful beer glass. It's a nice tall one, hold a large beer, and then I have a wine glass. So I'm going to be doing a wine glass coaster and a beer glass coaster for my friends for their party. So I'm excited about doing this. I've only got 15 minutes, so I am going to speed through. So the first thing that I am going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of black resin. I've got my resin mixed up, and I'm going to use a little bit of black resin and put it in the bottom of this coaster. So let's get started on mixing the black into the resin, and I will see you there. Okay, we're going to use some of this Appel mold release. I like using it when I am just a little bit of a spray here, like that. I like using it when I'm going to use a cooking mold. First thing I'm going to do, now I did not heat my resin. I did not want my resin real fluid because I'm doing a Halloween scene. I want it to I'm hoping it just doesn't settle well. I've got some T-Rex alcohol ink. I'm just going to put a little bit in here. I do want the bottom to be black. Okay. That's a little bit light. And then I have a little bit of this glitter. Whoop. This is iridescent black glitter. I'm going to put some of that in there as well. That's good. A little bit more of my alcohol ink. You can use pigments too. Just going to stir this up. And this is the first step for the mold. All right, so like I said, I didn't want it real fluid. I want it to be kind of thick, and it is. So we're going to start. We're going to put a thin layer in the bottom of this mold. Thin, thin, thin. Okay, and a thin. I'm going to do them a separate here. Do it again. Perfect. Okay, we're now going to put our wine glass and our beer mug beer glass into the mold. So that's why I didn't want the resin to be heated. Not worried about bubbles because we are going to be putting some decorations on this mold. Okay, so I have a product here that we're going to use, and I saw it with Julie with Pouring Your Heart Out, and she was using this fantasy film and made some really cool things with it. So I did order some, and I've already played with this one. This one is called Waterfall, and it comes in a I think it's 10 feet roll. So much you can do with it. So this is Waterfall. This is Aurora. And this is Mother of Pearl. And I did get a couple other colors as well. But today, for the beer glass, I believe I'm going to use the Waterfall. Okay, we're going to cut a small piece. I'm not making it into any shape, so this will be very easy to use. And I am going to go grab my heat gun and show you how cool this is. Okay, I got an old cutting board and my heat gun, and I am going to go ahead. This is actually what I use to take the tape off of my coasters, but I am putting it on the high setting, and you don't want to hold it so close, but you want to go in circular motions, and you see the color starting to come out, and it crinkles. It's so amazing. Now, you can crinkle this as much as you'd like, and it's up to you. You can make it really, really a lot of circles. You can have just one color. And so I am going through, and I'm going to show you what this does here when I'm done with the heat gun. See you there. Okay, so I had a black towel. I wanted to show it to you. Look at that on the black. So now you know why we did black in the coasters. So the next step is we're going to, I'm going to use another color as well, and I'm going to blow that out with the heat gun, and then I'm going to cut these up in little pieces so that we can put them in the coasters. I will see you at that step. And this one's got like a purpley orange. We're going to use that one on the wine glass. Okay, we'll cut that up really quick and set it aside. And now we are going to use a toothpick, and the resin mold is now tacky. This is about 8 hours. You know, I did it in the morning. By the end of the day, it's pretty tacky, just enough where I can use a toothpick, and I'm going around that rim and putting some of this gorgeous foil. It's just beautiful over black. It's amazing. I've already done some Christmas ornaments, and I will share that with you. So I've decided to use both the purple and the greenish orange on both of them, again, because we are going to be adding some additional embellishments. So as I'm doing this, I'm so in love with the way it looks. I'm like, I don't want to overload it with the little fun things I'm going to put on it. A quick close-up while this is setting. I cannot wait for the next step. Okay, they are now set, and we're going to go ahead. I'm just going around and adding another layer of resin. You have to be very careful. You need to keep it in the mold, and I'm just using a stick to spread it around, and once I get the mold filled, we will add the next set of decorations. I will see you there. And just a quick reminder, I really did whip this resin, and I kept it very, very thick. I'm wanting it to be like a foggy, I just want some of the color to poke through. So typically you would not whip your resin, you would heat it up so it would be a little bit clearer, but for this being Halloween, I'm doing something different. Okay, so you now see I am placing all of my decorations. I'm showing you, that's a little bat ring, and it's hard to see what I'm doing, but I am going to show you on a plate what I'm placing there, and then I'm going to do a close-up here where you can really get a good view. So I will continue to add all these embellishments around. And I probably should have had a side view camera. But again, you're going to see this here very soon. I'm going to show you a close up. Okay, time to demold. Now I put my hand down and I'm kind of just pulling the mold away from the glass. And I did use that amazing Appel. It's amazing for demolding. Look at it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to show you more close-ups. Now we're going to do the same, kind of press, pull the mold away, and the beer, oh my gosh, is amazing. I'm going to show you a close-up. I am thrilled with these wine glasses, and I want to give a shout out to Karen Governell. It is at Art by Karen Governell. I will put her link below. I saw her do these glasses with the attached coasters. I just kind of came up with the beer glass. I haven't seen anyone else do the beer glasses, but I did see Margarita and Wine on her channel, and I am in love with this. I just love the fall look of this wine glass, and I think that the glitter, look at the fantasy film. You can see it kind of very far into the resin. It's not, it's just different. It's different than the beer glass. You can really see that fantasy film. It's a different look, but look at the back coming up. It's so easy to do these little, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for you to see the others that are coming up. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me and all of us on this wonderful Halloween collaboration. Please stay tuned. We are going to go to Bonnie's Fluid Creations Art. She is up next. I know it's going to be amazing. I will see you all there.